Thanks, Walter. Well, March is National Nutrition Month, basically a boost. It's also a reminder for us to try and make some informed and healthy food choices for ourselves and for our families. Here are some things to keep in mind, according to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Eat a variety of healthy foods, so lots of color in your diet. Try and cook more at home using healthier ingredients. Eat and drink the right amount of food for your body, and also find a physical activity that you enjoy, something that you have fun doing, and do more of that. Christy Goff is here to talk more about nutrition and staying well as we transition into spring. She's with Pacific Medical Centers. Thank you for being here. So a lot of us are, excited about spring. We need a dose of sunshine, but we do still have some illnesses going around. We've got the flu. We have a lot of mumps cases happening. So what are some things that we can do to help boost our immune system now as we change seasons to fend off some of these illnesses we're still seeing?
Yeah, great question. I think my top three things are eating more fruits and vegetables. We can never get enough of those. They are loaded with fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, all which help your body best fight off the disease that you might catch from somewhere. The second one, I always promote eating more cold water fish, so salmon, mackerel, sardines, even sardines are one of them.
All right.
And those are loaded with a nutrient and fat called omega-3s, and they're very anti-inflammatory, so a better one for prevention.
Okay.
And they're also, they have vitamin D in them, which has been shown to reduce the duration of some colds and sicknesses.
Oh.
So it's nice to get an extra dose of that when we're not getting too much sunshine
That's
in our
all
day.
good news, because those are things that are easily accessible for us here in the Pacific Northwest. Let's talk about probiotics for a moment, because that's a term that we're hearing a lot about. First of all, what is a probiotic? Why is it good for us? And then where are foods that we can find it?
Yeah, there's so much research being done on probiotics right now. They're live bacteria that basically take over our digestive tract and help us break down nutrients. It's called metabolizing the vitamins. And they also help line the digestive tract to help be that first defense for the immune system. So really, they can pick out things that aren't supposed to be there and get rid of them before you get symptoms. So it's really important to have lots of healthy fiber, because probiotics eat fiber. And then also kind of replenishing your system with probiotics that are found in foods. So the most common one, I would say, is yogurt.
Okay. Are you talking about a plain yogurt?
Yeah,
like a Greek
if you
yogurt?
can handle the plain yogurt. A lot of yogurts have many grams of sugar. So if you can do the plain yogurt and put your own fruit in, that's probably the best bet.
Okay.
And then if you are a little more creative and like the sauerkraut or kimchi, that's a great thing to add to as a side dish. And you get some natural probiotics from that as well.
Are there any side effects to probiotics that we need to watch out for?
Not necessarily in food. They help regulate our digestion. So sometimes if people take too much of it, they could have diarrhea, or if they don't take enough, they could have other effects, but no real side effects from food sources.
So when we talk about National Nutrition Month, we tend to think, okay, I'm going to do something healthy. Maybe I'm going to start a diet. What should be our focus all this month when it comes to what we keep our eye on as far as the prize?
Yeah, I think a lot of people focus on the scale, and unfortunately that always doesn't reach their motivation. So I really focus on kind of finding the best way to be healthy for them. So including more exercise in your day, eating more fruits and vegetables like we mentioned, and just finding the right balance. And a lot of people know what they have to do. It's just getting to that next level with either knowing the right information or even contacting a dietitian in your area.
Yeah, maybe take that step. So when it comes to diets, some can be really restrictive. I mean, there are just so many out there, no meat, no milk, no sugar, no alcohol. What are some of the pitfalls with a diet that may eliminate certain food groups?
Yeah, there can be pitfalls, unfortunately, with a lot of diets because they're really focusing on negative behaviors and removing foods. So I like to flip that and just add new foods. So adding more foods that help lower blood pressure, like foods with lots of potassium. The vegetable family is great for that, or tomatoes. And then adding more whole grains to add more fiber to your diet as opposed to taking them out, for example. That way you might end up filling up on these healthy foods and have less room for the office junk that comes into your workplace or home.
Yeah, so resist this temptation, add a lot of variety and color to your diet. It's great information. Thank you for being with us here on National Nutrition Month. I hope you can take some of that advice and maybe incorporate it into your dinner tonight. Christy, appreciate your time. Matt?
Yeah, it makes us think twice about what we're